Welcome back. This is Chilla Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where I talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click my subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, today we did have a sort of flat stock market. If we take a look at my Robinhood, pretty much this portfolio was flat, sitting down 0.92%. But we did have stocks like CoreWeave rally slightly. So it was a pretty decent day in some single stocks. In particular, we had Palantir Technologies jump over 5%. We had SoFi gain almost 1%. And again, CoreWeave shares rallied 5.54%. So it was a pretty decent day in the stock market. As far as the two major AI stocks here, Palantir and CoreWeave, the rest of the market stalled as the tariff information came out. So early Thursday, it says the Federal Trade Court strikes down Trump's reciprocal tariffs. It says a federal trade court struck down President Donald Trump's worldwide reciprocal tariffs and ordered the administration to stop collecting them. Okay, so this was done on Thursday, but on Wednesday we had Nvidia beat on earnings. That got the market going on Wednesday, but soon after Thursday morning, we got the tariff news that they were overturned. The high tariffs implemented by Donald Trump's administration were basically put on pause. It says the federal court, um, halted Trump's order on Canada, Mexico, China to combat drug trafficking, and just said they failed because they do not deal with the threats set forth in these orders. Okay. Also, later it says the federal government appealed the ruling of the U.S. Courts of Appeals in the federal circuit. So that did happen, but it still put a cloud over the market. So if we look at the indexes on Friday, says here the Dow Jones was the only index that was up 0.13. The S&P was down slightly 0.01%. The NASDAQ tech stocks were down 0.32, and the Russell 2000 small caps were down 0.41%. Okay, so that was pretty much how we ended the week on this Friday. In other news, Jamie Dimon is always so gloomy on the economy. He did speak today about 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, and he was pretty negative. Stablecoin stole the show at the Bitcoin 2025 conference. Again, Trump's companies and some of his close associates are heavy into crypto and are setting up major crypto coins and major crypto facilities. Hopefully this year we do get a cryptocurrency platform that can deal with the USD stablecoin. Okay, it says Trump coin and other meme coins won't be protected by the SEC. That's the Securities and Exchange, said by the Commissioner Hester Pierce. And Trump lauds Elon Musk as he leads the White House. Okay, so Elon Musk leaving the White House and has completed some good work, initial work with the Doge team, and he's going back to Tesla. So if you're a Tesla shareholder like myself, you're pretty excited about Elon Musk getting back to business on SpaceX and Tesla and Twitter of the like, okay? Because he's got a lot of other businesses to run, and he's a phenomenal entrepreneur, okay? Also, we have Anthropic hits $3 billion in annualized revenue. Okay, if you didn't know, Anthropic is backed by Amazon, just like Google's platform is Gemini, and OpenAI is ran by Microsoft as far as partnership. Major platforms, I believe Facebook or Meta has its own AI platform as well. But to get back to stocks, in my Schwab account, pretty much as I mentioned earlier, Palantir Technologies rallied up 6% for a gain of nearly $200. Also, SoFi shares were up 0.68, so about 0.5%. And Ford Motor Company is up 1.56. And CoreWeave shares were up. I also added to my position, so I'm nearing 500. Hopefully, I'll be up to 1,000 next week. On the news of a 4 or 5% gain, I was up $23. But again, still working toward that $1,000 market position. All right. Also, Walmart shares were up 1.46% on the day. And Aero Environment, these are drone weapons by the military. They were up 2.17% on the day. So those were some interesting stocks. If you were in the market for buying stocks today, these were the top losers. Tesla was down 3.6. Nvidia was down 3.36 as well. Okta shares were down 3.58, and SoundHound shares were down 3.99. And also Marvel Technologies, another chip maker, was down 6%. So if you hadn't gotten into big tech yet, today would have been a great day with Tesla being down, Nvidia being down, and Advanced Micro Devices being down as well. Okay. So those were some interesting stocks you could have took the opportunity to purchase today. And one stock that I would highly encourage, or ETF, would be VGT. This is the Vanguard Information Technology Fund. If you're looking at the past year, the ETF itself is up 3.42%. And this ETF contains stocks like Apple, Tesla, Facebook, etc. If you're not a preference of Vanguard, you can always do the QQQ. Again, if we look at the year, QQQ is going to be up as much as 13% as well. They were actually up. This ETF was up as much as 15%. So the if you think about dollar cost averaging, and every few couple of paychecks you put in $10, $15, you would still probably be up at least 7% had you invested in the QQQ about a year ago. Okay, so again, we highly encourage dollar cost averaging on this channel, buying a little bit every month, and overall you could just ride the wave. Like I said, this ETF is up 15.18%. The Vanguard is up 13%. And pretty much you got your popular stocks like Apple, Tesla, and Facebook of the like. Okay, so these are some good ETFs that you can take a look at. But again, we'll talk about CoreWeave, because CoreWeave seemed to be able to rally during the week off of Nvidia's earnings. If you look at my total return on my position in the Robinhood, I'm up a little over 91%. And like I said, during Monday, we're looking good at 107. Coming into the Nvidia call, we got as hot as 125. Then we dropped down, and then we popped back up after the Nvidia news slightly. And then, of course, the tariff news dissolved it, but it still came out strong for the week. Okay, so overall, CoreWeave was up over 6%. And then for the day, CoreWeave was still up over 5.46%. So again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you guys in the next